Here's a story about the honesty of the RCMP. Oh, come here. Damn it. That's happened a few years ago. This is how the police treat the truck driver. I'm in Merritt, BC at a truck stop. I got, excuse me, what, 20 pieces of paper to fax into my boss, worth roughly, I don't know, $50,000, not a lot of money or anything like that. Everybody's got that in their back pocket. It's 8:30 in the morning, and I don't even have to be in Vancouver until, let's see, 2:30 the next day. I got nothing but time. Life's good, right? I go have breakfast with a buddy of mine. Anyways, we finish our breakfast. He goes have a shower. I decide I'm going to go get this paperwork faxed off to the boss, make him happy, right? I go out to my rig, get the paperwork, walk back in, and I see the girl behind the till, and she's faxed paperwork off for me, what, 3 weeks early or something like that. Not a big hassle. I figured, well, this will be good and quick, and everything will go nicely. I go up to the till, and this guy's standing there. And anyways, I said to the girl, I need to get this stuff faxed. And she says she doesn't know how the fax machine works. And I just kind of look at her and think, okay, not a big deal. She's kind of nice to look at. I can play along for a little while. I got no big sweat. Anyway, she tries to fax it and nothing's working. And said to her, well, why don't you deal with the customer beside you? Maybe somebody, like, I didn't say this, but maybe somebody, I'm thinking maybe somebody else come in that knows how the machine works or is going to do it for me, because she does know how it works. She's just playing around. She did fax stuff for me earlier. Well, anyways, she says, no, this guy's a regular and he's getting served. And he's like a regular customer in there. He's in there a couple times a day. Yeah, okay, so she tries to fax again, working on it. And meantime, about 4 people come up to the till, and I said to her, says, oh, don't worry about my fax, I got time to deal with your other customers and that. So she goes and does that, comes back, and tries again. Again, a bunch of people come up, and she still hasn't been able to get the fax from working. And a bunch of people come up to the till, so I said again, like, go and do this and help your other customers and come back to me again. I'm in no hurry. I've nothing but time on my hands. Anyways, did this for 3-4 more times. 2-3 more times, I guess it would be, that told her to go and help her other customers. And now the place is starting to get busy. I said to her, I says, well, is there anybody here that does know how the fax machine works? And she says, yeah, another girl. And I says, well, I'll just wait for her to come along, go and deal with all your other customers. And she says, well, she's dealing with the guy that's been standing beside me this whole time. Well, this is when I noticed she's got my 20 pieces of paper in about 20 different piles. Now, I don't know about your boss, but don't think my boss is going to take the excuse that the girl behind the till lost his bill of lading. Not something I'm responsible for. So I asked her for it back. You know, she hands it back and she rolls her eyes at me, just like the little kid worth. Well, last time I checked, I'm an adult. I'm in there doing adult business. I should be treated like an adult. I'm where my company fuels. Should I not get treated like a human being? So anyways, I said to her, I says, I'm not your father, I'm not your brother, and I'm not your boyfriend. Like, gives you the right to roll your eyes at me. You know, she's handing me the paperwork, and I've just gotten a hold of it. And anyway, she grabs one of the papers back and throws it on the floor, and I just like, okay, enough is enough. I'm leaving. I phone up the company I'm driving for and told them, like, I'm angry, yes. But I never said nothing to the girl. I walked away from the till. I don't need this. I'm just there doing business. So anyways, I said to my company on the phone that I was not going to be faxing this from here. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to be treated in this manner. I haven't done anything wrong. I've been nothing but polite. I've told her to go and help her other customers out. Anyways, I hang the phone up from the boss and I leave. I didn't find this out till later, but I guess the manager heard me and he wasn't happy with her because she does know how the fax machine works. Obviously, she's 19. They teach it in school today, and like I said earlier, she'd fax stuff for me 3 weeks earlier. Not a problem, not an issue. Anyways, I'm walking out to my truck and I'm halfway across the parking lot and I hear this horn blaring. And I look to my left because that's where I heard it from, and as I look to my left, all I see is this big black bush bumper. I don't know if you know them big Dodge 3/4 ton 4x4s with that big black bumper on. That's what's coming at me. I spin to the right and he clips the back of my leg, my left leg. I'm spinning on my right leg and there's the side mirror, of course, sticking out, and I stumble back from it and the guy takes off. Now, when I was in my mid-spin, I recognized the guy sitting in the driver's seat. Alright, it's the same guy I've been staring at for the last hour, trying to get some paperwork faxed off by a girl who knows how to fax paperwork, and yet still won't. So, I do what I'm supposed to, and while the guys are all gone, there's not much else I can do but phone the police. And I'm running after the guy, and I got three of his numbers off his plate. Long story short, 5.5 hours later, the RCMP finally got there, and they went and talked to the girl that I didn't, not try and get in shit, but she deserved to get in trouble for what she did. I've never done nothing wrong. I was nothing but polite to this girl. And she made me out to be an asshole, so I had 5 RCMP officers scream at me for 20 minutes to 45 minutes. And when I left there, I was in tears. And the company that I was driving for, I'd phoned them in the middle of the argument. They heard part of the screaming, and they put the blame on me. That's the life of a truck driver, and that's what the RCMP believe, or think of the trucker. They never did an investigation on this. They never caught the guy. 3 years later, I'm in the Husky, the one where this guy's a regular at, and there he is. And what do? I do the same thing I'm supposed to do. I phone the RCMP, and what did the RCMP do? Get there and talk to the guy, and the guy says, well, I don't remember that. So that's the end of it. So the life of a trucker is not much value in the RCMP's eyes, or any city police's eyes of Canada, as far as I'm concerned.